while we're here all together, that will be great, so that we can at least see each other on here. And we're recording the session because this is an official Nazli Tech exclusive invitation. And myself and lead marketer, Miss Comfort Olamide, and then our chosen alumni, Marvelous, is also here, and what's her name? Joy is absent. So that's one of the other alumni that's supposed to be here. Marvelous and Comfort, when you guys are ready, can you turn on your cameras?
Yes, I'll turn it on. I'm just still trying to register because I'm
Sure.
trying to use the tech staff email, but it's telling me incorrect password.
Okay, try it again, maybe. Let's see. If not, you are live here, but you do need to register though. Check what you registered with last time, Comfort, because that's the same registration. Marvelous, I can see you quite well. Do you guys know if Joy was here in the beginning? Because I wasn't really sure, because everyone's supposed to be here on time. Who's supposed to be in this meeting? All right, so let me see if there's audio as well. Audio, I believe there, oh, my bad. There is audio. Let's share it one more time because we'll start it together. You guys won't hear the audio from Google. Okay, I'm sharing my screen one more time. You guys hear audio? You can hear? Can everyone hear the audio? Marvelous, Comfort?
Yes, I can hear the audio.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right, great. Okay, thanks. So they said starting soon right here, so we're waiting for them. I'm just sending over Joy, seeing if where is she, because she's supposed to be here as well. I think they're starting, guys. They're gonna come on. Oh, yeah, they're getting ready.
Good morning to the thousands of you joining us from all over the world. I'm Dr. Maya Shankar, Google's Senior Director of Behavioral Economics. I'm also the host of the podcast, A Slight Change of Plans, and author of the New York Times bestselling book, The Other Side of Change, which blends science and storytelling to help us better navigate the unexpected changes in our lives. I am thrilled to be hosting this year's Google Marketing Live pre-show. Today, we are broadcasting live from the San Francisco Bay Area at Google's beautiful Bayview campus. If this is your first time joining us, Google Marketing Live is our biggest event of the year, packed with the latest insights and tools designed to empower you, our amazing community of Google Ads practitioners. For the next 10 minutes, I'll be giving you a backstage pass for today's event, where you'll get the first look at the technology that will define the next decade of marketing. We aren't just talking about tools, we're talking about your competitive edge in 2026. We have an action-packed day of content coming up. Let's take a look. First up, immediately after this pre-show, is the big one, this year's Product Innovation Keynote. This is where we'll reveal all of our newest innovations across Google Ads and YouTube. And from what I've heard this year, there are some very exciting announcements that you aren't going to want to miss. Then, after the keynote, don't go anywhere, as we'll be celebrating our winners from this year's Google Ads Impact Awards. We are always blown away with the creativity that comes out of our partners every year and how they are driving real-world impact with our AI tools. We're closing with something brand new, a live recording of our popular Ads Decoded podcast. Think of it as a product deep dive, where our product leaders will break down some of the biggest announcements from today's keynote. So that's the content. But the biggest perk of being online, you get direct access to our product experts first. Once again, we'll be hosting a live Q&A throughout the show with Google experts on hand to answer your most pressing questions. Ask them about Gemini, search, and YouTube, whatever is on your mind. Alongside the Q&A, we've also added a special incentive to celebrate our ads community. We're giving away 100 exclusive GML swag kits to people that submit a question. We're talking head-to-toe style here, people. We've got these classic caps, but the real MVP, this cooler tote bag, just in time for summer. Just submit your questions in the live Q&A to be in the running. It kicks off in a few minutes when the keynote begins. If you're currently watching on YouTube and want to ask a question, scan the QR code on screen now to join our main interactive event. As we get ready for this year's keynote, I asked one of our main stage speakers to drop in for a quick chat. I'm pleased to introduce
I'm sending you guys the
wonderful
link, by the
John
way, that I
Nicoletti,
just did.
our Vice President of Google Customer Solutions. Welcome, John. This is becoming a bit of an annual tradition, wouldn't you
Comfort,
say?
I'm sending it to you
Definitely is.
on.
More than once is a tradition. Thanks, Maya. And hi, everyone. I heard we're expecting a record turnout this year. I just want to take this opportunity to say how grateful we are to you, our global community of marketers, for your incredible partnership and, of course, for tuning in today.
That's right. You can really feel the energy today. Someone mentioned that this feels kind of like a festival of marketing, but I'm seeing more than just celebration here. I'm seeing a lot of focus.
Right. And of course, a great festival is all about that lineup. You're here because you want to see the headliners like Gemini and Agentic Commerce. My job today is to help you navigate that lineup so you know exactly which
I just sent you guys
stage
the
your
place
business
where you
needs
can
to
ask
be on to
questions,
win
maybe
in
get some kits.
2026.
I see what you did there, John. All right, since we have a few minutes, we are going to put you in the hot seat. I'm sure our viewers would love to know what you're most excited about for today's keynote and what they can expect to get out of it.
Okay, today is about giving you a specific edge in a very competitive landscape. The Gemini advantage is potentially the most powerful advancement in the past year, and I'm really excited to see how you can use this as your competitive advantage. We've heard your questions about where search is headed and how to unlock more than just reach on YouTube. So we're going to show you how we're reinventing ads for AI search and driving measurable bottom line conversions on YouTube. We're also going to show you how we're building the infrastructure for agentic commerce and bringing our best generative AI tools directly into Google Ads. We're going to walk you through the foundations for solid measurement and how to put agents to work for your marketing. We honestly couldn't do any of this without your partnership. It is your feedback that allows us to build that future.
I love that. Everyone is always looking for that edge. John, given that you're on the front lines with these conversations every day, you see firsthand a lot of the cutting edge habits that people are adopting. So I have a couple of questions for you and would love to get your hot takes. Are you ready?
Hot takes? I'm born ready. Let's go.
Okay, I like that confidence. All right, question 1. Everyone is talking about agents. If this isn't just hype, what impact will agentic commerce have on consumers and marketers?
All right, well, this is definitely more than just a buzzword. It is a total shift that removes the friction from the consumer journey built in partnership with the industry. Think of it as turning curiosity into checkout. Take the Universal Commerce Protocol as an example. UCP establishes a common language for agents and systems to operate together across consumer surfaces, businesses, and payment providers. So instead of requiring unique connections for every individual agent, UCP enables all agents to interact easily.
Super helpful. Okay, here's the second question. For the practitioners who are watching at home, what is one habit they have that you think they should break?
I mean, I think our practitioners are doing a pretty good job, but I guess I would say micromanaging creative. Look, marketers need control for brand safety and strategy, but the habit to break is trying to handcraft every single variation. Shift your control to the inputs and give the AI high quality ingredients like your best images, your brand guidelines, and let Gemini assemble the perfect dish for every user at scale.
All right, final question, John. YouTube. Is it still a video site or something else?
That might be a trick question. It is the world's most powerful demand engine. I said it. We are seeing a total convergence of entertainment and commerce. If you aren't thinking about how to drive performance on YouTube and measure its impact in 2026, you're reading an outdated playbook.
You know, John, we talk a lot about being AI first, but for the person sitting at their desk in New York or Mexico City, what does Google's AI leadership actually mean for their daily workflow?
It means confidence and it means ROI. We're not just throwing features at the wall here. We're building an integrated system where your data, your creative, and our models work as one. We want to be the force multiplier of your performance, not just another tool in your kit.
John, thanks so much for stopping by for a fascinating conversation. I know you're needed backstage, so I'm going to let you go, but I just wanted to say thank you.
Maya, thank you for having me. You truly are a pro, and I hope we can do this again next year.
It's a tradition. All right, we are now just minutes away from the start of the show. For anyone that just joined, let me recap our agenda for today. We'll kick off with our big moment, the product innovation keynote, followed by a post-show where we'll recap the keynote and celebrate our winners of the Google Ads Impact Awards. And finally, we'll close with a new live episode of our popular Ads Decoded podcast, exclusively for our online audience. So make sure you stick around for that. And in case you missed it earlier, our live Q&A starts as soon as the keynote kicks off. So get your questions ready for our product experts and be in the running to win a GML swag kit. And a quick reminder, if you're currently watching on YouTube and want to ask a question, scan the QR code on screen now to join our interactive event. Before we head to the main stage, we have a quick surprise for you. We're now going to go backstage, live with our Chief Business Officer, Philip Schindler, just seconds before he walks out to open the show. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Maya Shankar, and this was the Google Marketing Live pre-show.
Hello everyone, Philip Schindler here. We are backstage at Google Marketing Live and the show is about to start. And I just wanted to say hello and thank you for tuning in. We have so much to show you. The latest innovations in agentic technology, new ad formats for the AI area of search, new ways to drive conversions on YouTube, new ways to build creative assets that work at scale at the pace of your business, and a new playbook for measurement. So no matter what kind of business you're in, we have something to help you drive growth. All right, I gotta go. It's showtime. See you out there.
Babatunde, that was a mistake, by the way. I was trying to send it to our lead marketer. Sorry about that.
Today's consumers want it all. No compromises.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
You can be the answer they're looking for.
Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger more than ever. After our work is never over.
Q Audio just changed the vinyl game.
Not just a great answer, the perfect answer. And your ad's performance shouldn't compromise either.
Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
So don't wait for demand. Create it. Capture it. Convert it.
Please welcome Philip Schindler.
Hello, and welcome to the 13th annual Google Marketing Live. Yo! We are here at our Bayview campus in Mountain View, and this is, without question, our most global GML ever. We are live streaming around the world. People from more than 100 countries are tuning in. GML in EMEA is happening right now in Dublin, and coming up this summer, GML will hit 13 more cities across APAC. It's such an exciting time for our industry. Now, history used to be a reliable guide for the future, but not anymore. In this moment of rapid technological advancement, we have to start looking at the rate of change to see what's truly coming. And the current rate is simply mind-blowing. I'm not exaggerating when I say we have made a decade's worth of innovation in the last year alone. Remember how a year ago generating images or video was a hit or miss. And today, our generative media models like Veo, Nano Banana, and Genie are able to create incredibly realistic images, videos, and interactive simulations while maintaining state consistency when required. As a fun example, let's take another look at this year's intro video. Compare it to last year's video. The leap is mind-blowing. And by the way, if any skate brands are watching, I'm available for sponsorships. And the best part, by the way, is no Philips were harmed in the production and making of this video. So look, it would not have been possible to create this even a few years ago because it was made with Gemini Omni, which was just announced at AO.
Guys, Gemini Omni is the newest one. You got to pay attention to this part.
Combines Gemini's reasoning with the best of generative media models. We're starting with this video, but over time, Omni will be able to generate any output from any input. And one of the big questions researchers have had is whether or not these models could really understand physics. Are they just pattern matching, or are they capable of comprehending the physical world and generating outputs that reflect reality? With Omni, we're starting to see this might actually be possible. Look at this. The physics of this are extraordinarily difficult to simulate. Gemini Omni Flash is available today in Gemini app, Google Flow, and YouTube Shorts, and will come to ads this summer. It's clear these models are going to change the game for advertising, not only in terms of creative generation, but also in terms of getting things done. A year ago, agents started becoming a huge buzzword, but truthfully, they weren't actually all that useful yet. What a difference a year makes. AI has moved from chat to act. It is an active partner that can plan, execute, and optimize complex workflows under your supervision. We are now firmly in our agentic Gemini era. All of this is driven by the first model in our newest model series, Gemini 3.5 Flash. This is a very capable model at the frontier and comparable to the best models, but it's still very, very fast. When looking at output tokens per second, it is 4 times faster than other frontier models. The magic happens when you pair this model with Google Anti-Gravity. This is our AI-powered agent-first development platform, and it unlocks agentic coding at scale. Anti-gravity has radically transformed our own engineering velocity. It's accelerating major ad product rollouts from quarters to mere months, and we're deploying autonomous agents to turn your real-time feedback into code updates. Developers have been operating in this world for a while, but we want to bring agents to everyone. We're rolling out Gemini Spark right in the Gemini app. This is the first experience you're seeing made possible by 3.5 models and anti-gravity. Spark is a 24/7 personal AI agent that helps you navigate your digital life. It takes action on your behalf under your direction. Gemini Spark connects the dots across your digital world to check off tasks in your everyday life and at work. Small businesses can teach Spark custom skills using plain language. For example, you can train it to monitor Gmail for high-quality customer inquiries and have the agent take the next step for you. For enterprise customers, you can use Spark to automate highly complex, multi-step workflows. You could have Spark pull and analyze consumer insights from multiple sources, build and deploy creative across all your channels, measure impact, and send your reports. Our latest AI models bring us one step closer to true, real-time, outcome-based marketing. You handle the strategy and define your goals. AI handles the optimization. In milliseconds, you get insights that talk to your creative. Your creative talks to your media bidding. And your media talks back to your measurement. And measurement can feed the whole system back as it learns. This was once a distant goal, but you will see how we're making huge strides towards this reality. Today, you're going to see how you can use agents across our ads platforms to help you with campaign optimization, asset creation, and measurement. But of all the incredible innovations you will see today, the biggest opportunity for your business is the AI transformation of search. AI is the best thing that has ever happened to search. It gives search superpowers. Let me ask you a question. Which product is bringing the benefits of Gen AI to more people than any other product in the world? Yes, it is Google Search. We have been on a journey to bring together the best of a search engine with the best of AI. We started this massive transformation when we introduced AI overviews 2 years ago. It now has more than 2.5 billion monthly active users. And believe it or not, it was just a year ago that we introduced AI Mode, which allowed you to have a back and forth conversation with search directly. It's already surpassed more than 1 billion monthly users. And we're seeing phenomenal growth. Searches in AI Mode have been doubling every quarter since launch. It's our most powerful AI search, bringing in our most advanced Gemini models. And as of yesterday, we upgraded it on Gemini 3.5. By the way, pretty cool to ship our latest model and launch it in our biggest product the same day.
Guys, please keep cameras on.
To reflect the new reality of how people are searching today, we're making the biggest update to the iconic search box in 25 years. It now expands so you can fully describe what you need, and it gives you easy access to all the modalities so you can search with text, images, and video. We're also bringing AI overviews in AI Mode into one seamless AI search experience, so you can flow effortlessly from your question to your response to the follow-ups. Search is also getting more personalized. Earlier this year, we introduced personal intelligence in AI Mode. You can now opt in to securely connect your Google apps like Gmail, Photos, and soon Calendar. It's much easier to find things to do during a layover when it knows where you are, how much time you have, and what you actually like to do. And finally, search doesn't just help to find information, it gets things done for you. It's already helping you make reservations and buy tickets, and coming soon, personalized information agents, working for you 24/7 to find you exactly what you need at exactly the right moment and help you take action. For example, if you're apartment hunting, just do a brain dump of what you want, and search will continuously scan the web for you. Or say you want to know when your favorite athlete announces new sneaker drops, search will monitor everything for you from blogs to our shopping graph so you do not miss it. All these innovations are completely changing the way people search and discover. After decades of searching in fragments or simple keywords, suddenly we can ask anything in our natural language, in a conversation, and increasingly through voice, photos, or even live video. As people have learned how much more search can do, well, they've started bringing more questions. So much so that last quarter, we saw search queries reach an all-time high. Look at this search here. A year ago, you wouldn't have dreamed of attempting a search like this. Now, it's becoming habit. How many searches would this have taken before? 10, 20, more, and maybe after all that, you still might not have found what you need. Now, it's one super search or a conversation. And that's why AI mode searches are on average 3 times as long as traditional searches. And people are using search earlier in their discovery journey. Searches with terms like ideas for, where should I, and which, in the sense of which something should I buy, are growing. Brainstorming searches are growing 30% faster than AI mode searches overall. So it's time to acknowledge a fact. Google search is AI search through and through. So what does this mean for you as a marketer? First, longer and more conversational searches mean richer signals of intent for us to better match what you offer with what people are looking for. And more personalized and agentic search means a quicker path for your customers from discovery to decision. And this means you can't think in terms of simple keywords anymore, and you definitely can't manually choose them. And why would you? Just let the best AI do it for you. We designed AI Max for search for exactly these reasons. It helps you show up in these specific nuanced queries and take advantage of the new ads formats you will see today. We introduced AI Max at GML last year, you remember, and now it's out of beta and available globally. And those of you who are already using it know it's working hard, driving 27% more conversions compared to manual campaigns. Search is already the leader in driving ROI for your business. You know we love numbers at Google. We truly love numbers. On average, at scale, for every $1 you spend on Google search globally, you get an incremental $6 back. Not bad, right? Okay, so what's the best thing to pair with Google search to get even better returns? It's YouTube, of course. Now, I don't need to tell you what a powerhouse YouTube is in terms of reach and relevance. YouTube now reaches more than 90% of US adults, and this didn't happen by accident. For more than 2 decades, we focused on staying one step ahead of how the world watches. Years ago, we predicted that people would want to watch YouTube on the biggest screen in their home, so we invested in the TV watching experience. And today, YouTube is #1 in streaming watch time and has been for 3 years, beating out Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and all of Disney. Surprisingly, viewers come to the biggest screen in the home for the shortest format of all. Over 2 billion shorts are watched in the living room each month. YouTube is the only platform where people can be part of the biggest cultural moments, from the Artemis 2 launch to Coachella and sporting events like the MLB, NBA, and the World Cup, and of course, our very own GML. Yeah, working on this one. It's all the creator-led conversations happening around them. Just to give you an example, there were more than 3 billion views of Oscar-related videos in the last year. And by the way, the Oscars are moving to YouTube in 2029. Phew. Yes, I can see you like this. How about GML 2029 in Hollywood? Huh? Hanging with the stars? That would be cool. Well, let me tell you a not-so-secret secret. No need to go to Hollywood to meet the stars, because we all know YouTube is the home of the creators, and they are the real stars. People rank YouTube the #1 platform for creator content, and that's because YouTube creators aren't just making content to capture fleeting moments of interest. They're building lasting connections and loyalty with communities of fans. YouTube is also the #1 most trusted platform for creator content about products or services. When a YouTube creator talks about your product, viewers are 13 times more likely to search for your brand and 5 times more likely to buy. These are real results, not just engagement metrics. With YouTube, you can build brands and drive business results across the entire journey, and this is the power of YouTube. And we're taking that performance to the next level with Ask YouTube. This will make it an even more powerful engine for discovery and purchase decisions. People search on YouTube billions of times a day, and now finding the perfect answer is no longer just a search, it's a conversation. Let's say you want to teach your 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike and they already know how to ride a balance bike. You can just type that all in and click Ask YouTube. It surfaces the most relevant videos and you can follow up with questions. This is the same profound shift that search has been going through, and it's going to have a similar impact of how people use YouTube. By making it easier to find information, people will spend more time searching and discovering on YouTube. We're starting to test Ask YouTube now, and it will roll out broadly in the US this summer. Today, we will show you exactly how to tap into trust, media's most valuable currency, partner with creators to unlock huge ROI, and leverage the most advanced AI in the world to drive results like never before. We're going to go deep on demand gen. It's gotten a huge upgrade with our latest Gemini models, taking the strongest signals of intent we have across the entire Google ecosystem to get your brand in front of customers. So for everyone here who knows they could be doing more with YouTube to boost your performance, today is for you. And we're going to show you why YouTube delivers more than double the long-term ROAS of linear TV, paid social, and streaming platforms. So let's look at the power of these platforms together across the consumer journey. Google and YouTube are present in 82% of all journeys where products or brands are discovered. Some of our competitors will claim that discovery only happens on their social feeds, which frankly is a lovely story for their sales pitch, but unfortunately for them, we brought the data. In 89% of purchase journeys, people use Google and YouTube before the largest social media platform, or they skip that social platform entirely. So please, please, please check the data carefully. Social platforms are often just capturing intent that started on Google and selling it back to you as discovery. Nothing compares to the performance you get from Google and YouTube together. On this stage a year ago, we told you we drove 21% higher ROAS versus all other media. Our latest MMM study with TransUnion shows it has gone up by 40%, 40%. This is the Gemini advantage, and it is your business advantage. We are able to move faster than anyone else because we own the full AI stack. We don't rent our intelligence. We build the entire engine, from the chips to the research to the models to the ad platform, all built on a secure foundation. And this is what gives us a direct pipeline from our labs to your business results. To drive this even more, we're making the most ambitious capital investment in our history. In 2022, we were investing $31 billion in CapEx. This year, we're on track to approximately 6x that investment to a stunning 180 to 190 billion US dollars. This level of investment is how we stay at the frontier. And it's also a big reason why we are the best partner for you in this new world. We're quite literally investing in your success. We believe our full stack approach and our foundation models will drive even stronger results for you. No other advertising platform has anything like it, not even close. I want to leave you with a fascinating economic theory you have probably heard about called Jevons paradox. It goes like this. When technology makes a resource more efficient, we don't do less. We do vastly, exponentially more. And we're seeing this at play everywhere. As AI makes it more efficient to find what you want in Google search, you search more. When it becomes easier to build high-performing creative, you create more. When you can gather insights more effectively, you optimize more. And when marketing delivers more, you market more, reach more customers, open more markets, drive more growth. In the spirit of Daft Punk today, we're going to show you how we're putting the Gemini advantage in your hands. Harder working ads formats, better insights and measurement, faster ways to build creative, stronger AI integration, and one more time, a huge thank you for your trust in us and for your partnership. And to show you exactly what we're building for you, next up is the leader of Google's ads and commerce teams, my dear friend and colleague, Vidya. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining us at GML today. We hope you're enjoying the festival vibes we have this year. Yes? Listen, we'll do anything it takes to make a show on digital ads a little more entertaining. Although this year, I have to say, the innovation really does speak for itself. So today, you will see all the ways in which we are applying the power of Gemini to serve your business. We really know the pressure that you're under to deliver, and we know the growth that all of you need to drive. So we're going to show you how we are addressing what you need. You asked us where search is headed. We're going to show you how to win in this new landscape. Now, we are not just bringing ads to AI search experiences. We are reinventing what an ad is in this context. You asked us about the promise of agentic commerce. We're going to show you how we are building the infrastructure to power the future of online sales, not in a vacuum, but with the industry. You asked us how to unlock performance on YouTube. We're going to show you how to use the platform for more than just reach. We'll show you how to drive demand and measurable bottom-line conversions. You asked us to help building creative at scale. We're going to show you how we are bringing our best generative AI tools to Google Ads. So every business can create high-performing ads in every format. And you asked us how to use data to make better investment decisions. We're going to walk you through the foundations for solid measurement. And finally, you've been asking us to reduce the burden of execution and help you get the best possible results across all of our ads platforms. So we're going to show you what a difference agents can make in this space. We have the engine in service of your ambition, and today it's really about putting the two together. So I'm just going to cover search and agentic commerce, and my team will cover the rest. So let's start with search. Now, if you look at a search, it really all comes down to human curiosity. For decades, search gave you the world's information at your fingertips and really just helped you understand the world better. But it's also true that when it came to making a choice or solving a problem or buying exactly what you need, it came with a tax. We called it research, but it was still work. 15 open tabs, cross-referencing reviews, many videos to watch, comparing prices, all of this while dealing with the lingering fear that you might be making the wrong choice. This gap between wanting to do something and actually doing it was full of friction. But now, something really new is taking shape. The age-old trade-off between making a smart decision and a fast decision doesn't really hold up anymore. Because with Google Search, deep, thoughtful, and personalized research is now possible at the speed of impulse. I'm going to give you an example. So I really enjoy hiking, but sometimes my schedule just doesn't cooperate. One of my friends raves about her walking pad. So I search. I'm looking for a walking pad for my home office. I love hiking. I want it to be reliable and quiet. What are the best options for me? It gives me personalized recommendations that fit all of my criteria with links to learn more. A simple table lays out my top options. The heavy research is done, and I really trust what I'm seeing. That's why I can make the right decision faster than ever. In fact, 75% of people agree that they make faster, more confident decisions when they use AI overviews and AI mode. So by the time they visit your site, they're really ready to buy. But of course, the billion-dollar question is, how can I best show up in AI search?
Yeah,
So let's
that's a
just go
very
back to
good
my
question.
walking path search and talk about what it takes to show up in the organic results. Look at the pages Google Search is highlighting, and you'll see a pattern. Expertise and experience. In this case, search is citing reviews, articles, and videos. It even brings in real user perspectives. And because our features make use of our core ranking systems, our SEO best practices are just as important as they have ever been. So our guidance to you is this. First, lead with what your brand can uniquely say. Be specific. Stay away from generic commodity information. You want really one-of-a-kind content. Share those reviews. Share the first-hand experiences or expert takes that only you can provide. Next, just focus on the most helpful content for your customers, because that's really what our systems reward. Do not try to write for bots. And think beyond text. People really appreciate finding relevant images and videos. Generative AI search pulls all of this content right into the results. And finally, get your website ready for users, systems, and agents. Your content needs to be well-structured, accessible, and easy to navigate. And make sure your product and business listings are accurate in places like the Merchant Center as well as Google Business Profiles. Now, of course, the other way you can get discovered is with ads. And just as search is becoming more intelligent, helpful, and agentic, so are the ads. Now, you can ask Google anything. So the best ads must be answers. Look, the only way you can win in this age of AI is with AI. These long, complex queries were previously super hard to match with ads. That is not the case anymore. AI Max for search and PMax are unlocking billions of net new searches. Advertisers are already seeing great results. With AI Max, Lufthansa Group saw a 24% increase in their return on ad spend, and IKEA saw a 65% lift in non-branded clicks on Google, along with a 28% boost in incremental ROAS. Today, we are excited to introduce a new generation of ad formats for search in the AI era. These ads bridge inspiration and action, enabling you to show up in the moments that matter most. So let's take a peek at the future of ads, and to help me out, I'll bring Sylvanus to the stage. Hello, Sylvanus. Thank you for being here.
Hey, it's great to be back.
Guys,
Okay.
cameras, please, cameras.
We're happy to have you back. Okay, everyone, this is an exclusive first look at what we've been building. So let's get started with a really new, powerful format in AI mode.
Let's do it. Okay, so I'm always looking for ways to make my space more relaxing. So let's say I search, I'm trying to make my home smell like those fancy spas or rainy forests. What are some low-maintenance ways to make my home smell amazing? And check it out. AI mode is going to give me tips on how to keep my home fresh. It's also comparing scent profiles. And then I see an ad for Pura. Now, I hadn't considered a smart diffuser, and I don't know this brand well, but it fits this calming vibe I'm seeking.
First off, I really like how it looks. But tell me, what really made you want to buy this?
Well, it's a high-quality answer that explains exactly why the diffuser solves my problem. It runs automatically on a schedule, and it has a big library of scents to choose from. So that's what won me over, especially because I wasn't familiar with this brand.
And you can't really do this without AI Max. It's using Gemini to give you this natural human answer based on Pura's assets and brand guidelines. Okay, let's talk about direct offers. These are incredibly powerful because they give your high-intent customers something exclusive right at the moment they're ready to buy. And we are bringing them into AI mode as a seamless part of the conversation. Can we show them one?
You got it. Okay, so summer's almost here, and I have family coming to stay with us. So I might do a search like, I'm setting up my guest bedroom. What are some things I can get to make my guests feel comfortable? Okay, I'm going to get some really great recommendations here, starting with this. High quality bedding, makes sense, right? And then Google matches that with an ad, a couple products from Wayfair. And look, I can get a discount if I buy both the duvet set and the matching sheets. That looks pretty good to me.
I agree.
Thank you.
And also, direct offers can be many different things. It could be discounts, it could be local coupons, custom deals. You just provide the products that you want to include and the promotional rules. And then Gemini will dynamically create just the perfect offer. Also, direct offers are not just for retail. Hotel advertisers will also be able to run them. Okay, now let's look at some AI-powered shopping ads.
Okay. So some of my family coming to visit, they're big coffee drinkers, and I need to get a better coffee setup for them. Let's say I do a search like, I need a compact espresso pod machine that can fit my small countertop, and I need to be able to make both espresso and iced coffee. Okay, let's check it out. Now, these are shopping ads, but with a major Gemini glow up. The text at the top helps me understand things I should be thinking about, like different settings for different drinks. And by the way, I'm totally team iced coffee.
Well, I love that for you, but you will not believe how hot I drink my coffee. But that's why we personalize ads. These ads have been curated for you with key product features written in helpful human language. And again, you can only get them in PMax as well as AI Max for shopping campaigns. All right, let's do a few more.
Okay, let's show them Business Agent for Leads. Now, this is an agentic ad that helps you capture leads. Here's a search for, what are some top colleges for business and tech on the West Coast? Okay, so here we see an ad for Rainier Business School, and with an option to ask a question inside the ad.
What do we ask?
How about, how is Rainier using AI in the classroom?
Yeah.
Okay, I see the response, which is informed by what's on the advertiser's website, with an option to talk to the admissions department. And then the form is pre-filled with all of my information, and now I'm a much more qualified lead.
Now we are testing this format for education, automotive, as well as real estate. And these are also exclusive to AI Max and Performance Max campaigns. Are you picking a pattern here, maybe?
Yes, and there's more. Okay, let me show you 2 more new ad formats coming to AI mode. They make your brand a great answer and make it really easy to buy. So what I love about this first one is how naturally the brand fits into the conversation. It's clearly labeled as an ad, and it's just as helpful as the organic results. Now, this second one connects products recommended in AI mode directly to retailers who have them in stock.
So as soon as you figure out what you want to buy, the ad is right there to close the sale. And in all these new formats, one thing is clear. Your brand doesn't just show up, it actually answers a question. And as I said before, to be the best answer, you need to be AI ready. You can't choose keywords anymore. Your ads go from good to great when they're automatically tailored to the context of the search. And when they drive your most relevant landing pages. This means you have to really lean into AI Max or PMax fully. Now, I can actually see some thought bubbles popping out of your head. How will I know that you get my brand voice just right? How can I trust that my ads actually look good or reach the right audience? So this is why we're launching AI Brief. This is the control that you've been asking for. Now think of it like giving an agency a creative brief with guidelines for your campaign. You can share insights, you can tell them more about the brand, the audiences you're trying to reach, and the guardrails to follow, all in conversational language. And the AI brief will interpret what you want and create ad guidelines. It gives you previews so you can refine and make sure it's understanding your instructions properly.
So all of this is so important. So how can we get people to remember to go all in on AI Max and PMax? So I've got an idea. How about we try a little jingle?
Take it to them, take it to the max. Take it to them, take it to the max.
Nice, it's a little catchy. Now, what do you think, Vidya?
It's cute for some age group, but moving on. So while these formats are all coming soon, your opportunity to win is right now. Advertisers who adopt AI Max or PMax see 15% more conversions at a similar ROAS. This performance is only possible if your budget allows you to capture all of the demand that you deserve. Everybody got that? Yes?
Yep.
Should we play the jingle again? Thank you so much, Sylvanus.
Always a pleasure. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, so now let's talk about commerce. For years, we've been building the foundation for what comes next, a world of agentic commerce that works for you. It starts with the shopping graph. With over 60 billion listings, it's the world's most comprehensive shopping data set. And that add to that the trust of YouTube and search, supercharged by Gemini. And you have an engine that understands intent like never before. Then, GPay and Wallet ensure secure and fast transactions. And for global commerce infrastructure, we have the scale and trust of Google Cloud. Most recently, we announced the Universal Commerce Protocol, or UCP. This is a new industry standard that we co-developed with an incredible group of founding partners. And we recently welcomed Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, Salesforce, and Stripe to help continue steering this open standard. This may just be the first time we all agree on something. UCP is a common language connecting agents and merchants effortlessly, so companies don't have to waste time building all this custom code for every new connection. UCP allows your live data, from inventory to account linking to loyalty benefits, to just flow directly to the customer in real time. This helps facilitate product discovery and reduces friction during key moments like checkout, while ensuring merchants retain control over their relationships and over their data. We are expanding UCP-powered experiences on Google beyond the US to Canada and Australia.
Guys, I just need to pause a little because I have to leave for a meeting, but I just want to know, are you guys all connected to the live? Because it's very interesting. Unfortunately, I would have to leave. Comfort, this is interesting for you as well because of the marketing part. Are you all connected to the live?
Not
No?
yet, Marcos.
Okay, Comfort, not yet. Baba, okay, Comfort, I'm coming back to you right now. Marvelous, I think Joy said she is. Marvelous, are you connected to the live? Yes, okay, he is too. Okay, guys, feel free to leave. Feel free, you guys continue on the live because I will be leaving out. I will ask you guys for reflections because you guys are content creators and you're the two students that we're looking at bringing you as interns with Nazli Tech School. So there is a lot of important reasons why you need to continue this live because you're content creators and it really relates. There are a lot of things they're speaking here. So if you want to leave, you can leave. I will stay with our lead marketer just to talk a little bit. You guys can continue the live and I'll speak. I think our admin will speak to you guys on WhatsApp. So just keep an eye out for that. Okay. All right.